Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 3. Last time we managed to find out that something is up with the uninstaller and we had to take the long way around to get all the way up here to the 211th floor. And yes, all 211 floors are explorable. This time we're going, oh well, in between episodes I actually gathered a bunch of extra items. And I did get one synthesis materials because the guide that I'm working on, it properly shows me which items are on each floor, but not which chests contain which items. So unfortunately, I got some of the wrong ones. I got a few other things that weren't of much importance, but I got one set of synthesis materials that I didn't really want. Book of Prophecies 3, 4, and I think 2 or 3 intellect berries. And I got some other stuff as well. They are trading cards. Let's see here. Valuables. I don't remember which ones I got, but I got a few of them. I visited, for all of the items that I got, I visited floors 16, 18, 30, 47, 50, 85, and 86. So if you're interested in getting them, you can. By no means does it matter. I'm not going to be using any of these items at this point anyway. Check out the details of this. These books of prophecies actually don't particularly do anything. I think they indicate the location of a bonus dungeon, but someone else tells you flat out where it is anyway, if I remember correctly, so I wouldn't even worry about it. But anyway, they're there, and I guess that's what they're supposed to do, kind of like the ancient books from earlier. With that being said, I've now explored most of the top floor here. Now, if possible, I'm going to try and avoid 100%ing the rest of what's left, because there's actually, well, the bunny you get from here is a 1 out of 1 bunny, and I don't really want that for where I'm going after this. So, basically we have to, I wouldn't have explored it at all if it had been an option, but I had to take all of these paths to get to the only treasure on this floor, which is all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Now, can I avoid fighting you? Because I don't want to fight you. Celestial Pixie! Now, can I get out of here? I will... Basically, this whole floor is symmetrical, so this same room will be on the other side, and I'll just meet you over there. And we're back, and now we're in the room on the other side. This one contains a dilapidated textbook, which I should try and find out what it does. I think that's more anti-attack ores, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Ring Wave, yeah, I don't even remember what that one does. I don't think I've ever used it. Let's take a look here. Ring Wave emits aura of damage all around. I'm still on standard because for the most part these other ones aren't all that useful, and I don't really care about anti-attack ores because I rarely use them. I'd much rather use the standard one that does help me in a few situations than some of these other ones, which aren't of a great amount of use, at least not yet. Later in the game, when you start to get all of your abilities, all of your battle skills, then some of these can work into certain strategies. Then they become of some use, but this stage in the game, it really doesn't matter all that much. So I'm just going to leave well enough alone. And we got that. Now the Celestial Pixie, which I should have looked at as well while I was there, because now it's gone. Other items, I believe it's in? Celestial Pixie, we've got some of these before. Shoots balls of light, balls of lightning, balls of fire, balls of ice. Yeah, see, there doesn't even seem to be anything that does earth damage, like I was trying to mention last time with immunities. But, whatever. I think there's a way of getting it, I just never seem to do it. Earth defense. That's helpful. No, it's not. Anyway, with that being said, we got that item in this side, so now, which way do I go? Get out of my way. I don't want to fight you. Let's just head over here. Now, where we came into this entire area is down below, but if you go across both of those paths, the item we got was in the top right, or top left corner there, 4. Here we have a save point and a healing point, which is nice. So let's just make a quick save file here. And then, let's see, I'll save over that one, why not? And now we can move on.
This way.
All right. Seems like we've gotten to the top floor.
This
Seems
is
like
the
we're
only terminal in
at
this
the
building that
terminal.
can access the Milky Way right now. Get inside. I'll configure it from out here.
Why don't we
Okay,
just get
we're
Sophia to do
counting
it?
on you.
She did it by touching it last time.
Thanks, Blair. We'll save the Eternal Sphere. Don't you worry.
You really saved the day. I think we can pull this off thanks to you. See you soon.
We won't forget your kindness. Leave the rest to us.
Blair? Thank you for all you've done. We'll never forget it.
Well, I guess this is it then, isn't it?
Blair, thanks for everything.
This is the entire reason we came here. I keep thinking that it's just, it's like, oh, we're kind of going to do this. And this will be part of our plan and it'll help us out, but it's not the end all be all. But this is pretty
Give
much
it
all
your
we
best
really
shot.
wanted to do.
Only you can save
We
your
wanted
own
to save
reality.
the world, and that's
All right.
what this is going to do.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Have fun. You keep programming us right, and we'll keep kicking ass. Okay, so we should be able to get right on out of here. And random hacking sequence here, kind of. Okay. It's nice that they translated it for us, since I don't even think... Yeah, those are gibberish characters. I guess they're supposed to be their language in 4D space. But we can go home now. Yay!
Good luck.
Well, I guess that's pretty much the end of the game. No final boss, no nothing. We just walk back to the same gate? Or not? Hey, those guys look somewhat familiar.
These pests are everywhere.
Yes, they are.
You take care of the uninstaller, Sophia.
Makes sense.
Okay,
She's got the
I'll give it a
connection
try.
gene anyway. And again, we already understand their computer systems, their language, whatever. Anyway, Sophia will leave the party temporarily. Switch combat members. Actually, the answer is yes. Because I think that... Oh, it doesn't say yes. I wanted to change who I was going to control. Never mind. Anyway, I will... I don't think I have access to go to the menu at this point, so... Yeah, that's what I want. I wanted to change
take
who
care
my
of these
leader was
things.
because I forgot to switch it off a cliff. But I can do that as soon as we get into battle.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Not that I need it for this fight. Ow. Switch off here. Ow. I'm not too worried about this fight itself. Ow, stop that. Alright, that's it. I still can't even show off Gravity Bullet. This fight's not important. It went nowhere near the way I wanted it to, but unfortunately I got the experience boost even though I don't want it. I gained a couple of levels in between episodes when I was trying to navigate those floors because I got forced into battles with some enemies. But, oh well, I think I'm level 55 now. It's way too high. I should be like level, 48 maybe here.
Nothing yet, Sophia?
Sorry. Hold on a bit longer. I'm working on it.
And we're having
Not
no
again.
problems at all.
Here I go.
Here, come break my battle gauge. I'm gonna use this here. You gonna break my battle gauge? No. I don't need triple experience anymore. Normally I wouldn't even worry about it because I don't care about being over leveled for the most part, but I don't want to show off, a Let's Play where all I am is over leveled because that doesn't show off a whole lot of strategy. So I'd much rather just get double full because I could always use more money. Eventually we'll get to a point where all we'll want to do is get a crap ton more experience and level up fast. So I guess it's just doing it a little early.
What's happening?
What is happening? So we uninstalled them. I guess it's causing the universe shake? What the hell? Strange beams of light? Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, it is killing us. Cool. Exactly what we wanted to happen. Get rid of all the enforcers, and we're home free. We saved the world. At long last. Not really a good final boss, two kind of weak bosses. If you're lower level with less advanced weapons, those two fights aren't as easy, but they're not super challenging. The only challenge about it is that they're back to back with no chance to heal.
Is it over now, Fate?
Looks like it. We saved
I think
the
so.
world.
I wonder what happened to that owner guy.
Nothing to worry about now. Those irritating executioners are gone. It's over.
Yay,
Yes,
happy
I believe
music.
the term is mission accomplished.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go home.
Time to go home. Why are we all just standing around? Let's go home. Go, go, go.
Okay.
You didn't think it was over
What
yet,
the-
did you? That would have
What
been
the hell's
far too
happening?
anticlimactic for such
This is
a
no
well-written
ordinary
game.
earthquake.
No, it's not over. Not by a long shot.
What's going on? Does this mean it's not over yet?
No. You can hear the, the angelic chanting or whatever you want to call it in the background a little bit. What the hell is that?
You gotta be kidding.
I think they mean business.
Careful, people. I sense a power beyond anything we've faced so far.
And that is true. Meet the Convictor. This guy is buff. Now, this time I do want to change who I'm controlling.
Haha, a real
Actually, I wanted to
threat?
control you. No, run away. You do get a battle trophy, 2 of them for this fight. So, this boss can be quite difficult if you've been digging around too much. I'm going to heal them in a moment if I have to, which is probably a good idea. Actually, no, it isn't, because I need to beat this boss quickly. There we go. Yeah, this can be rather difficult to get the battle trophies because they are, relatively powerful. Specifically, this is the 3rd fight in a row, and it's much more powerful than the previous 2. You could fight the other 2 together, and it wouldn't be as hard as this guy. It doesn't show as much, especially when I'm controlling Maria from a distance, but
That's it.
I do want to be able to kind of show off how to use Maria, especially because you can use her from a distance, and it's a really effective strategy if you want to get these battle trophies. Maybe not the best strategy in general for taking on the bosses, but at the levels that I have and with the equipment that I have, you can do, it's much easier to take down bosses than it would be, say, on your 1st or 2nd playthrough when you're not doing a lot of item creation at this point in the game. But yeah, the first time you get here, there's a reason these guys are saying it is an incredibly difficult boss.
That was close.
That wasn't good. It's smaller than before, but so much more powerful.
Everyone, can you hear me?
Blair?
Oh, good. You're all okay.
Yeah.
Blair, what in the world is going on?
We used the uninstaller, but it didn't get rid of the executioners.
That's just it. We've been tricked.
You mind filling us in?
What do you mean, tricked?
You're gonna tell us what's going on, right?
Yes.
Every time Blair speaks, she
It
sounds
seems the owner
hesitant.
anticipated our move.
Anticipated?
That's
You don't have
right.
to sound
The owner
confused every
suspected
time
that
someone
we'd use the
says something,
uninstaller,
Sophia.
so he prepared a security program.
So you
It
uninstalled
was a
it and
special
installed
program
another
set
virus.
to activate only when the uninstaller was used.
That would explain that new executioner we just fought.
You already saw one?
Yeah, we just finished it off a minute ago.
You defeated it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're supposed to
was
be
tough.
powerful.
I see. So I guess you figured out that these convictors are different from the enforcers you've faced so far.
Yeah, they're
They're
just more
smaller,
powerful.
but their combat parameters are set much higher. The galaxy is doomed if we don't do something.
So pretty much we've made matters worse.
Isn't there anything we can do?
The activation of the security program left traces in your dimension. In short, the owner is now within the Eternal Sphere.
Hey,
Well, so what are we supposed to do about it?
that means we have access
I
to
plan
it.
on explaining that to you too. You must go try to reason with the owner. I think the galaxy will be spared if you can get him to uninstall the security program.
But he
Yes,
just
but
put it
do
in
you
there to
really
prevent
think
us
he'll
from doing
listen?
things because he wants to destroy the
If
galaxy.
we need to uninstall the security program, we'll do it by
Why would
force
he
if
listen?
necessary.
That's right.
Then again, we
The
can always do
owner has
things
probably
by
entered into a
force.
discontiguous space he himself has created. You'll need a special ID or intervention device to go there.
It's not an identification.
A special ID?
To your eyes, it would appear to be a mysterious item that you don't know how to use. Your people call such things out-of-place artifacts, OPAs.
We know where one of those is.
We prepared them for use within the Eternal Sphere. I suppose you could call them debugging tools. They have immense power within the Eternal Sphere when used by someone who understands their potential.
That's one of the
So
things
what
that
do they
I
actually
really like
look
about
like?
how this weird-ass
take many
plot has gone.
forms.
We
Some
actually
are
start to
crystal
explain
cubes,
things that
while
didn't
others
make
appear
sense
to be
before.
strange devices. It all depends on the whim of their developer and on the locations in which they are placed.
So you're saying now we have to search the galaxy for an object
Why
that
does
could look
nobody
like anything?
realize that
There's
we've
no
already
time for
seen
that.
this?
Game over, man.
Hold on a second. I'm going to search the database.
These people are clueless. We've already seen one.
I found one. The special ID in the Milky Way appears to be a silvery sphere. It does not have any special effect in particular, but it contains a great deal of energy. I think I can pinpoint its location. Just
Let me
a
guess.
second.
Ellicor
I'm still
2?
looking.
Why does Nell doesn't just say this? It's like, didn't you guys call
A
our
silver sphere?
orb, our sacred orb
Yes,
that?
that's what the data says. Oh, that star has already been annihilated. Other than that, what a mess.
Can somebody please figure this out?
Hey, Blair. By any chance, is it about this big?
Yes, just about that size. Why do you ask?
Blair, it wouldn't be on Ellicor 2, would it?
Ellicor 2? Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, unfortunately, this scene kind of plays out a little slow and makes the characters seem really stupid. But, oh well, I guess.
I found it! It is there!
You want to know how we know? Because we've
course.
already seen it.
How did you know?
We've already seen it.
We were charged with protecting it while we were on Ellicor. The people there call it the Sacred Orb.
I see. What a strange coincidence. You
Yeah.
should be able to access the discontiguous space with that sacred orb.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. We're
Back
off
to
to
Ellicor.
Ellicor.
Okay!
And Sophia, when you find the sacred orb, you must touch it.
Why me?
Because you have the connection
Special
gene.
IDs are devices originally placed in the Eternal Sphere for 4D beings to use. They are configured so that other beings cannot use them for their intended purpose. In short,
Okay.
it is useless to all of you except Sophia.
Because of the connection gene. That at least
Based
makes
on
sense.
what I've seen so far, I think she's the only one who can use it.
Okay.
Once it reacts, think of me in your mind. Think of this place. That should enable you to get in contact with me again.
Telepathy.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
I'll try.
Be careful.
So we have another plan, and we have to fix the thing that we were trying to fix before that we screwed up. Anyway, now that we're back on planet Styx here, we can gather the last little bit of the map, even though that doesn't matter. We get a nice free healing point, which is nice, and a save point. Now, on top of that, yeah, levels are way too high. On top of that, we can now head down and try and get out of here. I'm going to fast forward, because I'm just running through nothingness right now. And once you hit this scene here, or this screen, always mix those up. We got another little cutscene. Okay.
What the hell?
Must have been that earthquake. This is just great.
I hope the shuttle's okay.
I guess we did land the shuttle, though we can't see it. But even though they don't give you a very good explanation
Let's
of
be
what
careful.
happens here,
Those things might show up again.
but the entire area of Styx, other than the screen we were just in, has completely changed. As you can see, it did not look like this before, so the entire map now looks different. Now, we can fight these guys here. These guys are very similar to the boss, but nowhere near as powerful. So don't worry about, you're not fighting the same boss. But they have a drastically less HP. Yeah. They fall down relatively quickly. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. On the way back, I'm just going to collect the map because why not? There's not a whole lot we can do as far as the enemies go. We have new enemies here. All of them are new. I don't think there's any of them that are the same. They don't do too much. They probably have elemental communities and such, but I don't care. There we go. Get more Fist of Fury up there. So there's some more new enemies. The spider robot dudes don't drop what you want them to drop anymore, the laser weapons, so can't get those. These guys, very annoying, just like the last set. They have this attack now instead of those spines or whatever that we saw from that boss. Use Fist of Fury. Use Fist of Fury. There we go. They're irritating. I wouldn't recommend fighting them too much. It's just not a lot of fun. I'm not even going to go over there. Did not mean to fight him again. Clear out map. Shouldn't have even gone that way, because this is the right way. That's the thing, is you no longer know what the right way to go is because they've changed the entire map. It's not the entire thing. You can collect bits and pieces of the map. The reason why we still have some of the map is because we've already been to those locations before it changed. I think this is another dead end, isn't it? Yes, it is. See if I can make it by this guy. And after that battle, Maria learned No Guard. Very nice. That is actually a somewhat useful attack for her, or well, a useful skill rather, not an attack. But yeah, there's a couple other new enemies. I know this video is running long, so I'm gonna do this quickly if I can. There we go. This is the last of the new enemies. These guys are significantly weaker than most of the other enemies around here, as far as their damage output. I think they have very similar amounts of HP, though. Not that it matters. They're weak. No, they fall down rather quickly, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think that's all for the new enemies. Okay, let's hit fast forward there. Run through what's left here. Basically, those are the same enemies as before. Can't get any more map, so I'm not going to worry about that. Bypass this guy. And if we head down here, we'll start another sequence, which is going to take much too long. So, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Star Ocean 3. Next time, we're going to visit that sequence, have fun with it, and probably see if we can find our way back to Elicor, since we don't have access to the gate there. I guess she couldn't warp us from there back to Elicor like we could do with the terminal in Gemini, so oh well. That's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.